But that's overall final thoughts. I think the game is excellent. I feel like if you're playing the game and you do not think that it's fun, then it probably is not going to be fun for you. Overall, there are points where I don't like the game, but there are other points where I get really excited because the game is Persona in a way, because I know a lot of my viewers are Persona fans and people who watch Persona related videos. This game is very much, the father of Persona, the mother of Persona, because of the way of the fusing, because I'm like, oh man, I'm grinding out levels. If I get 2 more levels, I can fuse this thing, and it's like, oh, what's this? And it's giving me that feeling I had when I first played through, say, Persona 4, because that was the first one I played, and it's that cool experience of like, nice, I'm able to make this, I'm able to do that. It's great. It's really good. And you get excited about learning the new skills, like, oh man, I'm gonna learn the dying level spells now. I feel like a whole new person at that point. And the gameplay is solid. It's just as rough around the edges than future games, help bring it to a new plateau. But I would be very interested in seeing a console SMT game that would maybe a remake of this or SMT 5. Just going for it and taking what they learned, maybe taking what they learned from 4, and I am probably going to do an LP of SMT 4, which is something that I wasn't super considering. I was thinking about it. I have a copy of the game. But that's the thing. Yeah, I heard about that. But, yeah, final thoughts on the game is the game's great. I feel like the game can't really shit the bed in my eyes past this point. I feel like the only bad thing this game could ever do, also this is the best mystical chest because there's no enemies, the only thing this game could do to completely fuck it is they'd say something, I don't know. I don't really think there's anything else because I feel like I played the worst this game can get. Unless this is a labyrinth full of holes with enemies that only deal one-hit kills and they have high accuracy, and you can't run, then the game is going to be perfectly fine. If I was to rank it with other SMT experiences, I would say it's... To compare it to the other SMT games I've played, like, all the way through, it's similar. It's probably just lower than Digital Devil Saga 1. Just barely. And Digital Devil Saga 2 is above 1, so... I'd say of the 3 that I played through 100%, completely, I'd say this one's number 3 on that. I'd probably say it is indeed the weakest of any SMT game, even counting Persona that I played. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The story's solid, it's just the gameplay stops it. But from a story standpoint, it beats DDS 1 a little bit, but that's because there's almost no story in 1. So now we're in the Diet Building, which is a really ominous dungeon, and I guess is the last little Nihilo excursion we'll be doing. There should be a big terminal up here so I can save and recover Pixie's SP, because she's... Oh man, this bitch is tapped. Huh, nice job, Dante. Dante, do something cool. You got anything cool you can do? A rebellion sounds fun. That's what I'm talking about. But I hope you enjoyed me discussing a little bit of that stuff. There's a little bit more I can talk about, but that was like 33 minutes of it, so we're gonna head to Ikebukuro. It's really... If people want to... I always pick Ikebukuro because it's the closest fucking one that has a save point and a heal point. Like, out of every other area, they're just boom, boom. Because if I think of, like, other places, I think the only other place is Ginza. And, I don't know. I think I just picked this one because I've gone to it so much that it's like, it's old hat. Did I already save here? Looks like I did. No, I didn't. Nothing else at 59:45. Almost to 60 hours of playtime. But, what else? What else did we learn through all this? Like, I've talked about almost all of it. Well, we never really talked about the Manikin stuff at length. Like, the Manikin idea, I think, is interesting because they're not artificial. They're like the feeling. They're almost human. They're the feelings and the thoughts of humans, essentially fused into the earth and made from mud. And they're essentially cursed. They're essentially cursed to never have a reason, and once a reason wins, then once a reason wins, it's over. Like, the creation will happen, and I'm guessing all of those feelings will cease to exist anymore. And things will restart. Under the rule of whoever's will was the strongest in Magatsuhi and all that other nonsense. But it's interesting. There's not too much to say. The Futomimi Sakahagi thing is interesting. Oh. Hello. We have a little mini-boss guy who's playing the oh, they even have him listed here in the boss. This battle will seem unbelievably cheap at first, and to be honest, it really is. Attacks are brutally damaging, he uses Takunda over and over. Alright. So all the stuff's fire-based. Drains fire, strong against physical. Alright, we'll give him one try. If we lose, we'll load up with better settings. But Pixie's gonna drop if she's brought to that health again, which sucks. Sucks a duck, but we'll deal with it. I guess a round trip would work. I don't really have an idea besides just hitting. With a nigga with 5,000 HP, this is going to be bad. God damn it. Man, this guy's a fucking dick. Like, I should know. I fucking beat Beelzebub, and this guy already seems stronger than that. I meant to do Megidolo, and that's my bad. Iron Claw. Oh yeah, that's right, he's strong against it. And when he's strong, that means I do like 25% or something. Well, that ain't good. Oh, that move just does so much. Oh, good job, lady. I shouldn't immediately give up, because I'm kind of giving up. Get out here, Parvati. See if we can force him to, like, waste a turn on Dekunda. Who'd he hit? Good, he hit Dante. Dante tanks really well. Oh good, he got a critical, but one miss, so it just resets. That's wonderful news. Okay, we got 3 turns to go nuts. Punch him. This game's fucking unfair. How the fuck does my punch miss? I had 25 agility. Man. And to think, I spent all that time getting good and happy about the game. That's all it takes, guys. That's all it takes. I'd laugh my ass off if you saw that and it immediately said, huh, miss. How about Tetrakarn? Keep getting lucky with his targets. Of course you beast died. Oh great, me. Well, we have a drained fire guy, or fire lady at this point. But my problem of not being able to hit him very hard is still a problem. Maybe I should just give up on that and just keep hitting him. Does that always crit? It looks like it. At the very least, just does really well. How about Glacial Blast? That's what I'm talking about. How about Megidolaon? Okay, we can get some damage in there. We just gotta pray a lot. Also, we're not gonna die this turn, even if he targeted me the whole time, because I get to live with certain amounts of health. Like, one time in the fight, I am allowed to live with 1 HP. We are gonna run out of MP, and that's gonna take us down a notch. That was bad. Yeah, it seems to always crit, which, that's actually pretty heartwarming. Don't waste your MP, just hit him. Well, that was a mistake. Okay, it was not a mistake. We actually lucked out really well on that. God, that sucks. Oh, it doesn't crit every time. It just seemed to. For an enemy who's just doing this music, it's surprisingly stronger. Oh! Oh, he's done. Shit. Don't know my own strength. Okay, let's go save that. Ow, 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 ow. So, not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna win that fight. I thought we were gonna do another take. Because you can clearly see in the beginning of the fight that I don't even summon a new person. I don't really heal constantly. Like, I had given up first. And then things started going a little better. And then I started going in with that damage. And, we racked up 5,000 HP in damage pretty handily. Okay. Even though Pixie's good, let's just fucking return her to stock. Summon someone else. I'd like to summon Odin, but I don't think I have a revive. I think I actually have to go and return. I should go buy some stuff anyway. So, let's go back to Ikebukuro. We gotta go pick up some revives anyway, and that's important. I got a little soda. It's in a soft drink cup. Not much left, though. I had Sonic. Sonic is an American fast food place. So it's more like you can drive in. It's got like a drive-in thing where it's an open parking lot with giant menu kiosks, and they come in on sometimes roller skates to give you your food. I got like a chicken thing. For some reason, I moved to Texas. What's interesting about living here is that every single place I get a chicken or any type of, like, thing where you could possibly put ketchup or dipping sauce on it, they just come with a complimentary little mini cup of just white gravy. And it feels like someone gave a memo to the entire state that not only do you need to have one of those at all times for all of your restaurants for these specific meals, you also have to put a fucking piece of toast in there. And I'm like, it's weird, but it's fucking good dipping gravy. It's like, I'm not gonna complain, but I am gonna point out that it's fucking weird. Anything I can make for 66? I can make Kali next level, which would be cool. My big goal is level 77 to make Trumpeter, because I do have a Death Stone to make that. Also, you may notice that I do have a slight speech impediment, mainly for the fact that I can't say death correctly. Instead of death, I say death, Death Stone. It's weird. Definitely. Oh. Oh man, you critted me and did 13. Let me just retaliate and take you to town. Take you to dinner. I went and healed everyone, right? No, I didn't. I just went straight. I went straight to the meat packing plant. I'm interested to see what the dye building does as a dungeon, but the inner SMT pessimist in me makes me think that it's probably gonna be bad and not good and not fun, but you never know. Man, I'm all stiff today. It's weird. I've been continuing my trend of going to sleep at like 4 or 5 in the morning, which I feel guilty about. Like I should be a more responsible person in society, but then also no. I don't know. When you're a Let's Player, I think fucking Pat of the Best Friends actually said something. He's like, "Yo, you're so much more Let's Play productive at buttfuck o'clock in like the middle of the night." And then he's like, "You know, you're right. I only start truly working on stuff then, because my mentality is like, it's late, time to get all this shit done, try to get these thumbnails, set up these uploads, get all this done super quick." Oh, that's weird. And I think it's like the thing of, let's keep going, gotta do this real quick and then I can go to bed, that kind of thing. At least that's how my mind works. Commander Hikawa's on the top floor summoning his god. Oh yeah, his reason's called Shijima. Finally, the reason of this one's not that good will be conceived. What you got? Oh man, it's an elephant. Eh, what's up? Sure. I essentially just traded with an elephant soldier. Huh. Where now? Got more doors. Hello. Ooh. Yeah, this place is weird. Place is not good. Not good. Oh man, I don't like starfish. Chocolate starfish! Except that one. Still okay if he colors. Yeah. Now everyone's like, alright, which reason do I pick that allows me to move on? Oh yeah, because the person with their reason, only their people move on to the new world. So it really sucks for the other people. Me, whoever I back wins. But no one knows that. It'd be so much easier for them if they knew. If they knew that they just had to go with whatever Demi-Fiend picks, they would have been fine. Is that a picture that makes me think there's a hallway here? What assholes. Hold on, I want to see that from the back. See if I can tell, alright? You know, it kinda does. That's kinda good. The texture's just good enough to where it's like, I guess it's like a hallway that's getting darker. It's not super perfect, though, but I like it. Oh, this game's a dick. I can't tell. Oh my god, that's... Okay, this dungeon's good. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. So the point of this is I can't go through one that's fake. See, this is the dungeon I can get behind. It's like, here's the dungeon that's like, yo, don't be retarded. Let me get a party member back because I forgot to do that. Odin, I guess. Man, this is really trippy. It kind of makes me... Man, imagine playing this drunk. Because this is what natural vision is for drunks, isn't it? I kind of felt like this when I was drunk once. It's a dead end. If I look at the map, it'll help legitimize it for me. Don't be fooled. You are stronger than the average bear. The truth. If you don't have the eyes to tell the truth from the lies, you'll be tricked over and over. Beyond the truth waits the demon in charge. That's why I picked the lies. Nope. Oh man, I can't escape from the evil starfish of doom. Well, your turn's over. You picked fire. Boop. The fuck? Okay. It's like, here's your diet building. A building full of... Oh. God damn, I don't like this place. No, I do. It's just... It's fucking trippy, okay? Get out of here. Potatoes, Haley. Alright. Fucking lights. There's another place we can go. We didn't go this other way. Oh yeah, that's why. Seems I've checked every route except for one. Where would that be? Left, up, okay, so we essentially have to travel across the fucking globe to get to it. Hey, look at Jin, the mystical genie of the lamp. It's good to see that they finally got that Yu-Gi-Oh! Atlas Shin Megami Tensei crossover over with, you know, like... I know it's been on the list for, like, years now, but they finally, you know, just threw caution into the wind it became a lot easier after Konami took full control over the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game franchise and dropped Upper Deck. People don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I think it was like back in the day, the fucking... I'm trying to remember what fucking happened with that, where Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a card game and not the anime. Was fully controlled by and distributed by the Upper Deck, which was like a big card distributor. And I think they were doing something, and they got involved in like this big scandal or something. They completely dropped him. I can actually look it up while I run here. Upper Deck. Yeah, there it is. Upper Deck Yu-Gi-Oh! Scandal. Let's see. I could use the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki. I guess that'd give me a better idea. Why not? Here it is. The Konami versus Upper Deck lawsuit led to the dissolution of the partnership between Konami and Upper Deck as a company. Yeah, this was several years ago. It was back in 2008. Konami filed a complaint with the U.S. charging vintage sports cards with distributing repackaged Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card packages containing counterfeit rare cards. Wow, that's hilarious. So it's just making counterfeit cards just to make more money, I guess? Well, that's great. Because I'm like, isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Already a fucking large pool of cash for the world? I mean, fucking... To devote your time to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! As a card game, like, competitively, you gotta soak in a lot of money. The same thing as like, hey, you want to get into Magic, you gotta fucking throw down shit tons of money for this. And I'm like, you're already making a lot of money, but, you know, greed and the possibility of doing stuff, I guess it can get to people, you know? You guys have a weird thing with lawsuits. Ow, fucking, thank you. Like, oh great, that's wonderful. But there was that lawsuit that happened from, I think it was TV Tokyo did it, for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, because it looked like 4Kids was doing shady stuff with the license, and not, like, giving enough royalties and stuff, and somehow 4Kids won that. I don't know how the fuck they won that case, to be honest. I hate that they won it because they're actually going to do a very competent... I am afraid of that. I'm just going to unlock the room behind me. But, they're making a very competent Yu-Gi-Oh! Zale, or Zexel, if you want to call it by its Americanized name. A dub of that, and that was going to be alright. Oh, a shortcut! Okay, this dungeon actually is... Alright, hands down, this is the best dungeon in the game. Because this one has a gimmick that is good, that is fun and interesting, and isn't a pain to go back and forth in areas. Because I can immediately get back here to this big terminal where I could go back and heal if I want to. But back to me talking about something that has nothing to do with SMT. I can't believe I got to this just by making a joke about one of the demons, but it really sucked because they were going to do a very competent Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal dub that had like a bunch of different, well-known voice actors, and apparently some of them said it was some of their funnest and best work in the business. So to be honest, I was kind of disappointed that, you know, that they never got to show that, and it can never legally be shown anywhere, but, you know, it had some big people like Johnny Young Bosch and stuff, and to be honest, I prefer them over some of the 4Kids cast. Let's be honest here.